Hey, okay. So you may have noticed there was no day eight. If some archaeologist is the only person I imagine who would actually watch these videos would be an anthropologist or archaeologist in 20, 30, maybe even 500 years. Because why would anyone else watch this channel? There's no editing. It plays like a horror movie, like whatever. It's so look, there was no day eight. Yesterday was day eight, and today is day nine. But that whole thing's over. This whole experiment is over for now because here's what happened. I was doing perfect at being a vegan, gluten-free person, and like I failed at it yesterday. I ate animal products and I ate gluten, and my company's not working out too well. Super stressed out about that. So all this stuff happened, and last night, after having all of these things not work out, my video didn't work out. And, I just my company, just stupid app I'm trying to build, like failing, or I just don't care about it as much as I would like to care. I don't, and I'm freaked out about my career because I don't care about it anymore. And this isn't just a recent thing. This is like the past year or two. I stopped caring about my career, and I've been having like really good times, like you saw last week, and then really bad times, like yesterday and maybe today as well. I started drinking coffee again. Drank a coffee 4 hours ago, and it's nighttime. So I'm all fucking weird. And I'm going to Tampa, my hometown, tomorrow. So I'm getting on an airplane at 6 a.m. Or I'm getting out of here at 6 a.m. I'm going to get to the airport and get on an airplane. Spend all day flying tomorrow. So what I want to impress on you is that the experiment of eating vegan and gluten-free and not having a lot of caffeine went like this. It went really fucking well. I felt great. I was stress-free, and it was just really cool. But then what happened was when I put all those expectations on myself and then I failed to meet them in a little way, it caused a cascading calamity where I started to sabotage myself in terms of every single like little goal that I've set. Like I started sabotaging all my goals in my whole life. So I don't know what to say other than I know that that's my behavior now. And I'm also scared because I was thinking about drinking last night, which it's been 3 weeks and I'm trying to get my month. All I could do was go to a meeting, and then after the meeting, my craving subsided, and I told a friend that I felt like drinking, and she helped me. So that helped, and I thought, I was over it, and then today, like the feeling of just despair just dragged on in the background. It wasn't super pronounced, but it dragged on, and I couldn't climb. I felt bad, like gluten and meat and all this stuff in my body. Like my body feels like immediately sick. My mind feels sick, like I feel unstable right now. I feel all jittery, probably from the coffee. But I went to another meeting, and during the meeting, I was thinking about drinking. Like tonight, like I was like, I wonder if I can go get out of here at 9 and then drink for like 3 hours and then get on an airplane in the morning. And but then I started thinking, well, when I get home, like I already told my parents I was in AA and you're all proud of me, and here I am like, oh yeah, actually I'm not. Or like, am I just gonna make it a one-time relapse and not tell anyone? No, you can't do that, right? Like you can't just relapse once for one time and one night and like not have the guilt drive you insane. So luckily, AA meetings are filled with other insane people, and it's quite a common thing for people to like think about this. The the good news is that I'm not doing it, right? So I I know I seem like really crazy right now. I'm not doing that. I'm not drinking because I want to get my goddamn month. Um, and I want to eat better, and I want to eat vegan um, as my default mode of eating. And I don't want to drink coffee. I want to drink tea. Okay. These are ways that I want to live, but I can't put pressure on myself. And this video channel came from a place of wanting to just improve and wanting to do it quickly and set high goals for myself, which I love doing. But no one's perfect, right? So I shouldn't expect myself to be perfect. I'm really just right now gonna focus on not drinking, right? So this channel could be renamed to Nick Not Drinking. It has nothing to do with being vegan or gluten free. So things I've been learning in the past week are that my mind state can change from really positive to like really negative, and it can do it quickly. Which I never realized because I always thought like I was a pretty stable, person who self-medicated a lot, that's for sure. But I thought like I was self-medicating like physical issues, not necessarily mental. Um, but now I'm starting to realize like I've I've I have mental problems. Like I'm mentally fucked up, which is weird because I'm like smart, and good at things, and I I know some hacks to handle life, and I'm not a junkie out on the streets or anything, or like a falling over alcoholic, and I'm just like, I'm like a person that people can trust and expect to do well. But honestly, I'm not. I'm not that mentally stable person by default. So I'm gonna have to work on it, just like all the other people in AA. And I'm not special. And um, I'm going to, at least I don't smoke cigarettes. You know, um, I'm not going to let my perfectionism destroy me. Because when that cascade of events happened, and I just started feeling bad about myself and like wanting to sabotage myself, that's not helpful, right? So I don't know. I keep thinking like, okay, once I have a year of sobriety under my belt, and I've worked all the 12 steps, then I'll have less of an unstable time. It's probably true. Probably will. But like I'm also just afraid that that's never going to happen, that I'm going to quit, and I'm going to go back to it, that I won't really recover until I'm 70, an old dude like on his deathbed. Like then I'll be like, okay, I give up. Gotta learn to take people's advice, a guy gave me some advice last night because I told him I was struggling, and he's like, you know what I did when I was starting out? I would like just go to bed, and like if my day was shit, I would just go straight to bed. And so uh, maybe he's right. Maybe I just need to go straight to bed tonight. Anyway, this video is awkwardly terrible. Like I look like garbage, and I feel like garbage, and I'm acting like a psycho. So, the real me. Oh God, it is an act of extreme something to upload this, because this is some real shit.